Hi, my darlings. So I'm going to do a weekly reading from today, the 14th of February. Did I do 15th last time? Okay, let's say 16th of February to 23rd. All right. Let's see what is coming up for the week. I hope you enjoyed last week's reading. I really enjoyed it. So let's see. What do we need to know about this upcoming week? What advice do we need? Queen of Wands, the Sun. Interesting. Huh. Interesting stuff. Wow. That's quite. Okay, wow. Oh, wow. That's crazy. Okay, I'll tell you the story later, okay? So, this week, Queen of Wands in reverse, clarified by the Four of Pentacles in reverse. When I see the Queen of Wands, I think of a woman that is in her power. She's strong, she's bold, she's passionate, she's optimistic, she's kind, she's happy. She leads from her heart. She's fiery, she's assertive, she's sharp, she's blunt, she's a leader, she's a pioneer. All of these qualities inside of you, the fire inside of you, the Queen of Wands inside of you, the things that were holding her back from blooming, from thriving, from being herself, you will find that these pieces of you are being returned this week because the things that were holding it back are being released. The Four of Pentacles in reverse speaks of insecurity. If it's in reverse, it speaks of insecurity. No, if it's upright, it speaks of insecurity. But Four of Pentacles speaks of foundation. All right. And it speaks of insecurity due to that lack of foundation. If it's in reverse, it's saying that the things that make you insecure, the things that hold you back from your confidence, the things that stop you from being bold, this week is going to show you these things, these little avenues, and you're going to find yourself able to pick them apart and release them. It's time to release them. You find that it's easier to do so now. So I feel this week is a week in which you're doing more confidence building, okay? And as you find that these limitations and hindrances are being removed, you find yourself becoming more secure in yourself, therefore becoming more confident and becoming the Queen of Wands. Think about who your version of the Queen of Wands is. What does she look like? Who is she, right? Think about it like that, because you need to shine, you need to show who you are, you need to show your strength. It's now a time to shine. And look at what showed up, the Sun in reverse. When the Sun in reverse shows up, when the Sun shows up, it speaks of a new beginning. It's in reverse, so it's saying that this is the prelude to the new beginning. A big one is coming. Oh, wow. Okay, so the Sun is a new beginning. It speaks of passions, a passionate new beginning, a passion connection possibly coming in. You being successful because everything you touch is turning to gold. Past things that you planted in the past, harvests being shown, or you're beginning to see some blooming. All right. Wow. And this week is like setting precedents for an incoming offer for you. This is the King of Swords. When the King of Swords shows up, he shows up to represent two different things. Number one, a possible love interest, an analytical, logical, intelligent person that is articulate, that wants to come forward to give you an offer, speak, have a conversation with you, possibly an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, and come on, Gemini, right? Then you have King of Swords as an energy, and it means communication or spiritual breakthrough. Something is going to happen. Let's say love, let's say personal life, let's say career. Something is going to happen in either of these places or all that is going to shift things forward into a new beginning, in which you're seeing that success, that gold at the end of the rainbow, that elevation, that expansion, that transformation of your life, inner child healing as well. There is some breakthrough that is coming forth. Got it? The breakthrough that is coming forth primarily, if we're bringing it back to the Queen of Wands, is the childhood wounds that held you back from being in your full expression. Yes, we had the full moon in Leo. This card is a Leo card. What has been stopping you from expressing yourself this whole time? You find yourself taking you find yourself going back in time to recover those memories, those fragments, those, yeah, and possibly have some conversations that lead to big breakthroughs in regards to those things. This is to channel your inner child healing. This is to enable you to know that, oh, can I be honest with you? You no longer have to be this little unhealed person. you're an adult now that is healing and can actually step into a larger version, bigger version, higher version of themselves because of this work that they are doing. So, wow, that's crazy, because what is coming on the other side of this journey is peace. What is coming on the other side is partnership. I heard challenge. I wanted to say challenge. There'll be some challenges, but nothing that I can't handle. And this is shown in this card, Five of Swords. Like I said, conversations that will be changing things, inner conflicts being addressed, conflicts within people, connections being addressed that cause things to move and shift in a better way. So think offers, think conversations, think resolutions. You know, it was funny because this card clarified it. It's saying business partnerships coming in, love partnership possibly coming in, an offer that leads to a collaboration that is going to be successful. This card is an opportunity card. So opportunities will be coming in for you this week from February 16th to February 23rd. How exciting is that? And this communication or conversation that is happening will really, really change things, because the number 5, right, for the Five of Swords is about transformation. It's about change. Speaking, thinking, sharing something that changes things and allows you to have some form of opportunity. Do what you need to do with your thinking and speaking. Mercury moved into Aquarius. Don't be afraid to be a forward thinker. Don't be afraid to be an innovator. Don't be afraid to be somebody that's futuristic. Don't be afraid to be a trendsetter. So there's this balance of self-development and love development, as well as career, all in one. Then we have this card as the overall energy, Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups represents a new emotional beginning, an emotional offer, an offer of love. It speaks of diving deep. So it can mean doing that with yourself and doing that with love simultaneously. It could also mean a heart-warming, heart-connected connection coming into your life in which you guys collaborate together for something bigger. But Ace of Cups talks about deep emotional abundance, deep emotional replenishment, deep emotional soothing, deep expansion on an emotional level, something really good happening on an emotional level for you. And you know, this card, it was funny because this was the card that was behind it, and I shuffled and I pulled the card. It was this card that showed up again. So it's happening slowly, it's developing slowly. You are in transition mode. This transition is leading you to a new emotional beginning, a new beginning in which you are being called to take risks with your emotions. You are being called to dive deep. A possible love interest is coming in to initiate communication. A possible collaborator is coming in to propose working together. Either way, you're on the right path. Follow what makes you passionate, what makes you feel passionate. You have the 7 of Wands here. Don't think you can't do it. You can. You have everything inside of you to overcome anything that comes your way. This difficult conversation, this new level of something in terms of career, this person that comes in that is intimidating, you have the strength to overcome anything, to push through anything, to, live through anything. You have the strength to fight back if there's a cause for it, because this card says there's nothing that comes towards me that I cannot overcome. So that's nice. And as a result, you have something closing for you. This is the 9 of Wands that speaks of closing of chapters. There's a chapter closing for you in something that you were passionate about before, and it's a new chapter starting. And this may be in the way you saw yourself before. It may be in the way you saw yourself. You may see yourself differently in a better way. You may know that you're more deserving of boundaries and discernment. You may know that you have high worth, high value, and should act as such, and I love that for you. I feel like boundaries and discernment are very important. You may have your guard up for this love interest, which is just fine. Just be yourself with this person. However, with the work person that is coming in, I feel like they would be this person to you. You'll be like, wow, so now I don't have to do things alone. You don't have to do things alone. There are people coming in to support you in different ways. Open your arms and receive it all. Thank you. I hope this reading resonated, and I'll catch you next week. Bye.